Ecowas, Niger Republic formally suspended from regional bodies. Can you imagine? So Ecowas has finally suspended Niger Republic from its bodies because of the coup in Niger Republic. That is story now. You understand? Say they threatened to go there and fight war and do everything and return democracy. How can you return democracy when you stole democracy in Nigeria as the president of Nigeria? Or all those other leaders who are stooge and who are also puppet in the hand of the Western world, how can they talk about democracy? The question is what led to democracy, to the coup in Niger Republic? Somebody need to understand that before you say um, you want to put back democracy in a country after a coup. Yeah. So now they have succeeded in suspending them. But what effect would that suspension have on Niger? Because Niger already removed itself from the ECOWAS before now, and they formed alliance with Guinea. Um, is it Guinea? With Burkina Faso and Mali. Yes, Burkina Faso and Mali. And then they formed their own body to protect each other. So they already removed themselves from ECOWAS before now. So this one that ECOWAS is coming to say Niger is suspended, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add value. It's of no effect. That is it. Okay. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has formally suspended the Republic of Niger from all sub-regional bodies until constitutional order is restored in the country. This is contained in a statement by the regional organization following the decisions taken at the summit of heads of state and government held on Sunday in Abuja. The statement said until the 64th ordinary session held on December 10, 2023, the Conference of Heads of State and Government considered the situation in Niger as a coup attempt and continued to consider Mohamed Bazoum the president of the Republic of Niger or head of state. Can you imagine? So due to this position, Niger was not suspended from ECOWAS decision-making bodies, and members of Bazoum's government were authorized to represent Niger in ECOWAS statutory meetings. Now, the December 10th summit acknowledged that Mohamed Bazoum's government had effectively been ousted by a military coup. So the statement added, accordingly, beginning from December 10, 2023, Niger is suspended from all decision-making bodies of ECOWAS until constitutional order is restored in the country. The ECOWAS leaders meeting in Abuja on Sunday asked the military junta of Niger, which came to power in a coup on July 26, to free the ousted President Mohamed Bazoum in exchange for the lifting of the sanctions imposed on the country. The proposal was, however, rejected by the leader of the junta, Omar Abdulrahman Tichani, who reiterated that Bazoum would not be released. Bagam. So what they're trying to say now is that, before now, they were seeing the situation in Niger as a coup attempt and not an effective coup. And that was why they gave the military junta opportunity to, restore democracy and release Mohamed Bazoum, the former democratic president of Niger Republic. But since the military junta has refused, so right from December 10th on Sunday, when the ECOWAS heads of state met at Abuja, they effectively started recognizing Niger as under effective coup. And I've seen that Mohamed Bazoum has actually been ousted and there's no way to bring him back. And so what they have said now is that the Niger Republic is now fully suspended from the ECOWAS decision-making body until democracy is restored in that country. And they are asking the military junta, Abdulrahman Chani, to release Mohamed Bazoum, the former president that was ousted. But the military junta has refused. And what is going to happen? My own is, ECOWAS is a toothless bulldog. Okay? They planned to invade Niger Republic militarily, but they couldn't do that because they saw the risk was too much and people called them to order. Now the next thing now is they put sanctions But they didn't work because the man has said no going back. The military junta had already removed itself from ECOWAS before now. So all this what they're doing is just abracadabra. It's not going to work. The other people are already seeing themselves as not being members of ECOWAS. And they have formed their own coalition, their own alliance, together with Mali and Burkina Faso, and having support from Russia. So what are you going to say? France has tried to muzzle them, but have succeeded in pushing France out of Niger Republic. The US has vowed never to leave, but I know that at a point they will also leave them alone. Okay, so the attempt by the Western world to use ECOWAS to fight a proxy war in Niger Republic has failed, and now almost all of them are disappointed. Now, saying that they are suspending this ECOWAS, Niger from ECOWAS is just, it makes sense. It's not going to work. It's of no effect. That is it. It's actually of no effect. Okay, and someone is already reacting here and said, "What is the usefulness of ECOWAS? Useless criminals led by useless drug barons and illegitimate presidents." That is it. Okay, what has ECOWAS achieved since it was formed? Okay, since its formation, rubbish. The so-called suspension has no effect on the people of Niger. Exactly, because they have already removed themselves from ECOWAS before now. So it doesn't make sense. First of all, who are the ECOWAS heads of state? All these people that want to perpetually remain president, all the people that have, defied democracy in their countries, all these ones that want to remain lifetime president, and all these ones that are getting into presidency by rigging of elections, and well, like what happened in Nigeria, was it not worse than coup? It was a democratic coup. So what power, or what reason does these people have to put their influence, exert their powers on Niger? Eh? They don't have the moral right. They don't have it because on their own they have abused democracy. So what are we saying? And somebody saying, I thought you wanted to invade Niger. They couldn't have now. Go now so that invaders within will invade you. Niger has moved on. You are just wasting time. Exactly. Niger has moved on. The ECOWAS is just wasting time here. They are just trying to make this pronouncement so it will not look like they are not doing anything. They know that there's nothing they can do anymore about Niger Republic. Niger has moved on. They're already forming a better government for themselves. And they let them wait. What happened in Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Gabon is going to happen in other remaining ECOWAS countries. It's going to happen because with the way these so-called leaders are abusing democracy in their individual countries, it's becoming unbecoming. It's actually unacceptable. So that is what is happening in ECOWAS and in the Niger Republic. Well, they suspended them, ECOWAS suspended Niger, but we're saying it's of no effect because they already removed themselves from ECOWAS before now. They have moved on. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.